Welcome to week 3. The topic this week is the history of women in Islam. Your reading assignment comes from the Walter book. You should be reading pages 103 to 208. Several of you last week had questions concerning the fact that the Islam that you were learning about didn't seem to correspond to the Islam that you were aware of from the media in the United States. I put a couple of articles up under week 3's readings that may help to clarify the issue. There are a couple of different topics that are important here. One is the fact that the Islam that you're learning about in class is actually classical Islam, the Islam that comes directly from the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad. A lot of what you see out there, though, isn't necessarily classic Islam. There's also something known as folk Islam or cultural Islam, which is a combination of the actual classical Islam, but how it mixes with the culture of the people in the region where it was practiced. So there's definitely a difference there. Often these practices are not true Islamic practices, and they've filtered their way into the religion. Very often, particularly in the West, Westerners see these practices, and those are the ones that make it into the news. So what you see and hear about on the news and in the media in the United States isn't necessarily true Islam. The articles that I put up for you, I think, will help to clarify that issue a little bit, so that's why I put those up. After you finished reading the book, there are a couple of paragraphs to read online on the Blackboard site. After that, I want you to complete 2 different assignments. The first one, I've listed 15 prominent Muslim women from the history of Islam. I'd like you to pick 10 of the women in the list and write a paragraph about each. Just a little bit about who they are and what they accomplished. Okay? After you've done that one, then I'd like you to go on to Part B. Part B, you need to write a 1-page essay about a Muslim woman of your choice. It can be someone that you didn't write about on the first assignment, or it could be somebody different, okay? Just a prominent Muslim woman. So complete those and then email those to me. You also need to complete discussion 3, which this week is about an article that you read last week, the Sheikh Tamimi article, and you have the question. So I hope you have a great week, and if you have any questions, please give me a call. Thanks. Bye.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.